Alright, welcome back, or welcome to today's stream, rather. Apparently I set the timer for tomorrow. I didn't even notice that. Either way, thank you, welcome to today's stream. It is once again Tuesday, which means A, I have a stream planned, and B, it's basically started, because for some reason that has now kind of established itself on Tuesdays. Either way, so, here's the thing. I'm gonna be continuing with the Amphibious main story. For the time being, we will see how long that's gonna stay. 3.1 was rather short, or at least I'm starting to actually get through things faster, which was also kind of my issue with 3.0. Okay, I guess we can't go in there. I thought we used to go in there, but guess not. Either way.
Have you heard? Seems like
Either way. So what's gonna be the plan for today? Well, we will be continuing on with the Ampharos main story. We will see how it's gonna go. We are now in 3.2 territory. We have now finished 3.1, which took me, like I said, it went faster than I thought it would initially, based on 3.0, but never mind that. I guess it's gonna come from there, yeah. So we will just continue. We will continue. How long it's gonna take us, I don't know. But we will just see. Anything out of interest? I mean, there's this thingy. We can't get that unless I, like, use some remote... They don't have to attack immediately with a sword thingy. But I'm not gonna do that because I am... Oh, hang on. Oh. I don't know where that came from. Was that beneath? I guess it must have been. Either way, I guess I always ran... I guess I must have always ran past that chest. Nice. Either way, so yeah, today we're gonna continue with 3.2 and we will see how things are gonna go. But first, a reminder of what had happened in 3.1. You've also thought about if you could lend the power from Aronix, but before you want to hear the greeting from your first encounter, we are Trianne. It was a shame that you couldn't, to bring the soul that crossed the Nether Realm back to the world of living. It's too difficult.
Tribios' memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. If I take on Oryx's trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well?
Right, that was something that was mentioned in the end of 3.1.
I must give Aglaya an answer.
And I guess we're gonna do that? I mean, I don't know who else would. You know, some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
Already said, I believe it was brought up by
I
Mem, I think
too
it was.
preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my
I
time
can
at the
see where
Guild,
she's coming
the
from as
closer
well, I
exams
guess,
drew,
because
the more efficient
if
I
you're
became
busy,
at
you
tackling
don't decide
everyday
like
mundane
no.
tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
Because of Anaxa or because of the topics?
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous
I feel like maybe both.
performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's
Now
the
that I
reason
think
why
about it,
Anaxa was the one that
students
did
would
those.
often rush to the podium
Like, if
during
he
class
was
to
the reason,
challenge him on those
you know?
blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya,
Right. I
Past
guess I don't
relationship
know
with
what will
Professor
happen. I mean,
Anaxa
we've
always
seen
been
some
like this.
teasers at the end
He
of last
openly
stream.
dismisses people's
Of what will
and
likely
questions the
happen.
very
'Cause it
justification of
sounded
the
like
Flame Chase
we
journey.
would be
Our
getting
positions have been
more
destined
towards
to be at
the
odds. While you were
diplomatic
studying there, I
side, or
assume you must have heard of his nickname.
diplomatic side of things of Amphorius,
Dromus draped in finery.
which, I mean,
As I
I
see
guess
it,
will be
this
interesting. I don't
nickname is
know.
more of an insult to the
I don't know
class.
yet, to be honest. But also, I think that will be interesting is
Despite his
the
insufferable arrogance, I do
one thing
hold
we
a certain
haven't
respect
seen
for his
last
nature as a
version, or like
scholar.
in
To remain
3.1
true to his
technically,
principles,
is
he is unafraid
that
to stand opposed to the world.
we
and that
saw
requires
nothing
considerable resolve.
of anything outside
Anaxagoras'
Amphorius,
life
which
is
I am
almost like a
personally hoping
satire.
for that we'll
As
see.
a Chrysos
Oh, he
heir,
must
he
be.
refuses to heed the prophecy.
Right, we
while
must
he
be.
disrespects the gods.
Surely there are some things
The
happening
gods
in
have chosen
parallel.
him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
I feel like this conversation is going
With all due respect,
to
I'd
go
like to know what you plan to
drift
do with
off
him.
towards us at some point.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am
But I guess
willing to
we were
grant him
talking
some
about
time
Anaxa
to find
for
a
the
way to
time
remove
being.
the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is
I mean,
limited.
I
Sounds to
understand your
me.
stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our
That's
guest.
us, probably then.
You're
Yep,
here.
there we go.
Hmm.
Why did we? Oh, I guess we
Does
started
this
off.
mean you're
Okay,
ready
we
to
started
take
off
on
at the
Oryx's trial?
memorial, and let's see. We already Mem and me. I wonder what would happen
It
if I went
seems that
for I'm
this
still on the
sacred
fence.
beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Surrendering the core
From a little
flame is a
dog,
Chrysos
what?
heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity.
Haven't we kind of already
You
done this with
inherit
the
Oryx's divinity,
the moment we
and
got
bear the time
the
of
standard one
Amphorius, all
thrown
on
into
your own.
us? Although I don't know, we will see.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Imagine us being stuck in Amphorius. Are you trying to talk to me out of it? Is there a plan B? I do wonder if I wonder what's up with that.
On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you.
So is there a plan
It's
B?
exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations.
Interesting that it's her
There are
expectations.
still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Seems like a shot in the dark. If I do not descend into hell, we will. Oh, yes, I am out.
Mem memmy mem, mem memmy mem 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 mem, memmy.
And I guess we'll take it on. I mean, we are the Trailblazers, so
Hero.
I guess.
Memmy mem mem, mem 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 mem, memmy mem 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 mem, mem mem memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem, mem mem mem, memmy mem 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 mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Can Aglia also understand?
Memmy
Mem?
mem mem,
They thought, I kind of thought only the Trailblaze occurred, but never mind, I guess.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the Abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all that to make the right call, or do I even have any say in this?
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trianne will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to
So,
this point.
if I recall correctly, the
Time
chamber
and
is
again,
basically immediately
risen to the
below our
occasion for Akuma.
favorite room. So,
Merely rewarding you with some
or like I
honeydew
believe we had to
is
go
no
through
longer able
this
to
pawn
express the
thingy.
extent of our
So
gratitude.
I guess we already kind of heading
When
the
the dust
direction.
settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Oh,
Before leaving, I should go and say hi to Castorice.
so interesting. Aglea intends to
Mister,
get rid of
may
the taboo
everything go
about the
well for you and
sky.
Mem.
I mean, it sounded to me like she doesn't really have power about the general you're stuck in this stuck here thing, but I guess it's taboo to talk about events, and I guess she is gonna get rid of that at least, which sounds interesting. You need Aglea for something too.
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me.
Hydration reminder, by the way.
Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Can you tell me more about the book? Is this book very special?
No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself.
And meanwhile, thank you for the resub, Lars. 4th month. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a great day so far, and welcome to the stream.
It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
So, Castorice is talking about a book. Let's go with dark, because that sounds rather dark to me, to be honest. Is it? I feel like Castorice is
The author
probably
of
a
this
little
book is
used to
Akuma,
it.
a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind, or she probably did not think of it much while she was writing. Let's go for that.
That's right.
Sounds better to me.
Drawing and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Which, by the way, the camera is out of storage, which is gonna be a bit of a problem, or out of film, I guess. Right, Marge's camera was more like a normal one, right? Or like a typical, like, or was it Polaroid, I think. What was the Rosy Celestial Maiden? Was that Marge?
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about
I mean, trying to figure out what could be Rosy Celestial Maiden.
If there is an opportunity...
I guess Marge?
Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely.
Like the
and
camera
obtain
belongs to
Ornyx's
Marge,
blessing.
I guess it's gotta be?
I don't think there's anything else to do here. Time to go back and talk to Dan Han.
Right, we are gonna be returning to our private room. And we will see how the story is gonna continue. I mean, we are about to head into the trial, basically. That's my understanding. We have no idea what we'll see then. Right? Something about time, obviously. The question is just what exactly, I guess.
Have you heard?
Let's see. I guess we'll first talk with Dan Han. Let's first talk with him. And actually, Trianne as well.
Citizens Assembly?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news or more trouble? Let's go with good news. Let's
Good
be
news?
positive.
I wouldn't call it
And
that.
we're screwed. Thank you.
Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously?
Yep.
It seems like they've made
That
their
was
move.
kind of being teased in the
Some
last
background
stream
information
that this
for you.
might happen.
The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years.
The legislative was... They make
This
a
is the
law,
most important social
right?
event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So Aglia doesn't actually call the shots. I have never once passed my sociology class.
Despite her vision and wisdom
Let's
that
go with
spans
both,
across
because that should be
thousands of
optional
years,
things.
even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University.
Tell me more about the Citizens'
Every
Assembly.
5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote
Why
on
do I
major
feel like
issues,
we'll
such as
probably
whether the
travel
Chrysos
to
heirs
that
led
place?
by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer
Right,
to
so the
them
question
as
is-
the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day.
Interesting that the extremists are simply the opposition.
Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner.
Extremists
But
sounds
this
like
time,
there's a
seems
small
to be a new
percentage that's
variable
being
to
a
the
problem.
situation.
But again, I'm not gonna get this or that. Let's see. The Citizens Assembly is just around the corner, but this time there seems to be a new variable to the situation. This is us.
No. Although we might be mentioned, the Council of Elders has another target in mind.
I'm
Ooh.
afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Oh.
Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him.
I mean, not even
He's always
Aglaya
been
is
someone
sure
that is
about
only
that.
concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time.
You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council of
Oh,
Elders?
that's probably the thing that Aglaya is
Anaxa has
wary
never
of.
believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Well, I guess we
have a
will
better
see. This is gonna be
understanding of the full picture
interesting.
now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand.
I mean, from my,
Thank you
it
for
sounded
being
like
honest with
Aglaya
us.
is gonna let him
Things are
stay as
piling
long
up
as he
again.
doesn't do stupid things.
You and Mem are tied up with Ornyx's trial, while I am preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky.
Let's just take one step at a time. I just want to rest right now. None of these things seem like they're going to be easy to deal with.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Ornyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back
That
in
is like the
abyss.
one thing, the one hope we have.
Go and rest and regain your strength.
It's like,
We'll meet at the
seemingly, it
vortex in
did
a few
seem
days.
that, or at least the time Titan
right.
seemed to react.
You can read this scroll if you want to find out more
I
about
don't
the
think
Council of
necessarily
Elders
it's
and the
necessarily
Citizens'
positive
Assembly.
to us, but I believe they were reacting at least positively towards March's camera. So that could be anything. And okay, I'm not reading that. I am sorry, but I'm not reading that. Okay, maybe. Let's just have a quick look. I mean, I feel like the TLDR is pretty much what Finan just said. Okay. So yeah, pretty much. I think we got a pretty good TLDR from Finan, and I guess this is more about if you want to know how they all vote or something. Actually, this could be important. Prior council review. Can be discussed prior council review. Interesting. Yeah, then pretty much they decide on which proposal is gonna be accepted, basically. So yeah, I guess this is literally like Deutsche Bundestag, I guess. Honestly, this is what it kind of feels like. Just reading through quickly. Anyway, we'll just continue for now. And I might have a look back at it off stream, but I mean, we've even got it. So I'll probably read it through, like, off stream thoroughly for a moment.
Nervous.
But let's see. It's not that soon. There are still a few more days until then. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I feel like a sitting darkness that has been thrown into the deep end.
let's just hope that everything goes well.
Yeah,
After
let's
all,
just hope.
As someone who has earned the gaze of an Eon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly above our heads. Get some rest. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Amphorius is about to begin.
I mean, yeah. Get some rest and wait for the trial. I mean, if we are successful, then this is gonna be incredibly
Esteemed one,
interesting.
Orynyx's vacant totem awaits.
It's like,
If you have
if you
already
think
made
about
your
it,
preparations to become a pillar
we're
of
going to get a lot of
Amphorius,
power from this,
please,
in theory.
step forward.
So, we will have to see. Well, speak with Trianne. Trianne and Trianne. Actually, is anyone else gonna say anything?
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. You can only go and experience it for yourself. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
Okay, Final believes in us. What about
Mr.
Cass?
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves. Right. Perhaps something like, as long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the flame chase journey will be smooth sailing? No, that sounds a little strange. Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive?
That does not sound confident.
Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
Like the questionable tone in that one just makes it sound like, yeah, I am not sure.
Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage.
Oh, Trianne would have been continuing. Whoops.
May carefully
Sorry,
light your
Agalia.
path forward.
Alright, I guess I'll be skipping
Get
her.
ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Right. So, what is going to happen then?
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time.
The interesting thing is, like, we
We can feel the space
are
of
we
the
a
trial
part
closing.
of the
there
7
isn't
that
much
we've
of their
already
soul
retrieved
left,
then? I
We'll have to
guess.
complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Okay. So, I guess we literally showed up to the right moment, because otherwise this would have been no longer
The eighth
possible.
core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Who? Both of you, please,
Just
come
ignore.
forward.
Just ignored by Trianne. Funny.
Recite
Right.
along with
Actually,
us.
is this also the first time 2 beings have entered the trial?
Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars.
Because,
of
like,
the world,
I think I would have assumed previously it's only been 1.
to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our
But this
bodies
time it's
with
gonna be
blood
2,
gold,
so...
till we wither
I mean, they have not mentioned anything of that.
I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Had to ask about that.
And surrender the core flame.
Oh. So... Okay, that way. Take an hold. By default, also, you know, reading could be beneficial, but by the way. And there we go. There's us entering the trial. Well, first something being the icon being illuminated.
Oryx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
I guess you shouldn't have said that then.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Oh, is that all fine and also sad? I guess it must have been. And look who's already speaking with us. So, how do we enter that thing? Do we just, like, jump into that pool thing? I guess we did.
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
I guess we won't hear that chat, unfortunately.
Speak. I'm listening.
Right in the middle of everyone else? That's interesting. But here we go, entering the trial.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel?
Has the trial begun? Oh. How are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing too! Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice! It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Interesting. So we can understand them, but we can also understand Oryx for the first time.
Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
I would say so. I mean, I guess that's probably the goal. Where do we need to go? Bye-bye. Oh, hang on. What is this?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
That kind of looks like the. Is that one of the mirrors so that we have on the Express?
It's you.
No, I think it looked a little different. But it had like a leaf icon.
Skyfather
Interesting, right?
gazed upon you.
Who is that?
Mother is calling for you.
The Skyfather referred to Fully. Who was Fully again? Who was Fully again? The Titan's words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Skyfather has chosen you.
Who is your is your mother? That is also something we don't know I guess we kind of know what a father is, but we don't know who's being referred to with mother. The majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx.
I'm actually wondering, so
today
is the
onwards,
trial like
someone
a
else will bear time on
convincing
your
of the
behalf.
Titan, like trying to
This is why we
convince the
have come.
Titan to let go?
Freedom.
Is this what the trial is?
Freedom. I want freedom.
Because they also haven't said what we'd need to achieve, right?
Oh, poor
We need to pass the
child.
trial, but we don't
Everything
know
will
how.
be fine.
But like, what
Let us
kind of
help you.
trial it's going to
You
be?
can have a good rest now.
Let's see. Leave it to us, Titan. What's troubling you, big fella? Oh boy. So what exactly do we need to do?
Potential.
I would hope that Orynyx will tell us soon.
Willpower. Powerful. And tenacious. But you lack something. Just one thing.
So how do we get that?
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack is a future.
I don't have a future, that's right. I live in the moment. What future? Huh? I don't live in the moment. I have a future.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
What is that supposed to
The
mean?
gaze from Sky Father.
Is this referring to like the stellar run thing?
Because from the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
So, hang on.
What? How is that possible?
You mean that I'm already dead? It sounds like it. So, hang on. Recollection. When we entered Amphorus, I believe we had crashed together with Danang. It was like we were trying to land, but we got shot by something and we crashed. And I guess... And Orynyx is trying to tell us that we aren't supposed to be here anymore?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time.
So, I guess it can't be us,
Pillar
though.
is lost. The laws of time
Okay, so it can't...
collapse.
So from my understanding then, it can't be... okay. Yeah, someone's gonna have to explain that. You still haven't explained things clearly. What about the trial? Revive me quickly. Let's go with the trial first. I guess if we can't take it on, then give it to Mem, I guess.
Never forgives. Never makes a choice. Child of humanity. Titans. Mother. Sky Father. Time. Restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
I'm not sure about that.
Strider of remembrance. My strength. I shall entrust it to you.
So Onyx is still giving it over regardless?
If you wish,
Of like,
save it.
so the Trailblaze? The future that has been stolen. Okay.
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Enough time. Right. Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim your future. We have 2 weeks. This is the true trial of time. Interesting. So, basically, we will die in 2 weeks.
You're
That's
finally awake.
basically the summary. I guess. And we should have died once we
keep it
crashed
simple.
into.
You succeeded.
So when we
Oryx
crashed
has
into the
entrusted you with
Amphibious,
their
we should have
divinity.
died.
Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphorius. However,
What about Danheng?
Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They're still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room.
What about
to rest
Danheng
first.
then? And I guess we've passed a trial in quotation marks, but a real trial is still ahead. See, the title must be choking, right? So, what's my superpower?
There's something that I've never told you.
Oh, is this about a crash?
When we landed on Amphorius, our car was pierced by Nicodor's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the Abyss, this is what I said.
I forgot that it was. I didn't know, or I forgot that it was Nicodor's lance, but I knew that something had hit us.
You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car. Or
By the
we
way,
would have been crushed to pieces.
can we go back to that place, by the way?
Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually
Okay,
happened
Dan
was
so
much more
is Dan Angus
complicated.
about to say, yeah, there's probably something to that.
You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. But then, I was also hit by a falling rock and lost consciousness. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy.
Okay,
So, I never brought this up again.
how exactly did I come back to life? How so you were... okay.
I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter. But according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now. Just like those objects of the past and the miracles of Oryx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite.
Cry for me, Stella, and do something. What should we do? I mean, realistically, if I was told that IRL, I would probably go for one bullshit answer and just hide in the corner and cry. But let's be
It's not
serious.
time for us to despair yet. there must be a way to save you. Ornyx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mydei's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphorius that can even reverse
So
death.
we were told we have basically 2 weeks to figure
Key
out
seems to lie with the
how
Hand
to
of Shadow,
actually
whose whereabouts are unknown.
defeat death, basically.
Hey, are you alright?
Mem can still continue speaking,
I
it
heard
seems.
you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden.
Okay,
Shall we
Mem
go
is no
and
longer
look for
talking
her?
Mem.
Thanatos
That
is
is
the
also
titan
an
that Cass has
addition
always
that's
been looking
interesting.
for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysos happened to you. I was still worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me.
I would argue it makes sense. You know, like, this sounds pretty important, so I would blame literally no one for talking about that. Right, so let's go to the Garden of Life, which is gonna be upstairs again. Let's see if there's some plan to be made. That is some interesting news. In my defense, I kind of already knew that this would happen. It was like one thing that I was spoiled at the point. But that's well, that was more of a well, I was told by a friend because I told I would probably not care about anything of any of the spoilers. So that is one nugget they have dropped to me. But either way. So say but I don't really know what else would happen. So I guess we will find out. About to have. Alright, Castorice should be somewhere around here.
I'm right here.
Here's step closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
What is Castorice trying to do with us? For some reason you feel you've seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing against your face. Oh! Castorice is trying to use her powers on us. And by the way, this death stuff is the reason why she didn't do anything to us last version. A chill seeps through your skin, spreading to your veins. Your heartbeat begins to slow. At this moment, I just want to close my eyes, remembering the near-death experience. Got it. Bring her around immediately and give Castorice a stare. Boo. I kind of want to know what we'd ruin if we do this. Let's go with that. Vision blurs and cold reality fades into a purple ocean. And then nothing happens.
Please pardon me.
A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses. Forget to need to breathe. You realize you are still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not throughout. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed as quickly. Placing it was a touch of fingertips, tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushes against your cheek, causing a faint tickle. It turns out that the Trailblazer
I cannot feel anything.
Me. You're moving my personal space. Castor, you were shaking. Am I really dead? I mean...
Back at the Grove, I was as to why
Well, yeah,
you were not affected
that
by
now
my
explains
curse.
that.
I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
Because I mean, from my
Mister,
understanding...
If my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I was thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Interesting idea.
Did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated
Well, yeah, so
my
the reason why
capabilities.
nothing had actually happened to us back at the Grove was simply that
But,
the Trailblaze was
Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. The result is different this time.
Yeah, maybe we will actually truly die. Like, Ray, there's no harm in trying again. It reveals I think I'll pass. You know, it sounds like to me that nothing's gonna happen if we agree, so...
I have never managed the living in this way before. My actions are in any way disrespectful. I hope that you can forgive me.
Castorice once again places her paw on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. And she was basically worried that we would die. Oh? Did you discover something? You scared me.
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and not find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance.
Right, so... Basically confirmation we are dead.
The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although
But I
we
guess it
currently
does
have
at
no
least confirm that,
I'll
oh,
do
we
my best to
can
search
do
for the
something
whereabouts of
about it.
Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. No, I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
See, I'll do my best. So what now? Live on bravely, I understand.
Lady Claudia and Mohanan are currently discussing some matters in the past. They're worried about
I mean,
you
from
too.
my understanding, we have 2
If
weeks
possible,
in-game,
please
that
go
is.
there
We
and
have
let
2
me know
weeks
well.
in-game
Although,
to resolve
I don't
whatever
actually
the
know
issue
whether your current
is.
situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period. More species are
Can we actually read it? Oh, we can. Oh, that's actually part 1. Coming to Castorice by Trianne. Oh, is that a book then? I guess it might have been. Right, so, yeah, surprise, we are dead. Well, that's rather awkward. And I guess we'll see where this is gonna continue. Sorry. Either way, let's see. Discuss with your next steps with Ugly and the others. Right. So, Finan. Ugly and Finan, that is.
Yeah. That partner! I said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Pretty lifeless. So the entire world knows about it now, so she can't even take the pulse of someone who's dead. You're quite cool being a parted spirit. You know what? I feel like if IRL would probably go with something like this.
Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that two people who have cheated death would appear at the same time.
Huh? Where's the other one?
That's what we have been talking about. Mydei has been in Akima for such a long
Mydei,
time.
sorry.
There's
I
no
thought
one
to hang on,
study
I
his
thought that Hank
indestructible body.
survived but was knocked
If there were
unconscious.
even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this
Finan
idea,
knows how to
but
get rid of
so
them though.
far,
There is
have
a
been
weakness
no
to him.
results.
I guess our
If it
weakness
were
is
successful,
time.
Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits.
Apart from my day. Thank you for the help. Is this supposed to be comforting?
Don't take it to heart, partner. After all, you've already created countless miracles along the way, right?
I guess.
But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Okay. Well, that's how they gotta
Yet.
get involved.
It has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I over the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
And we switch to a Nexus POE. Not long ago.
I'm back here again.
I guess he is at the council now?
I remember this dream. This realm is
dream.
covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are
Well, I
we?
guess, I mean, if I had to guess, we are getting close to the council.
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
This is a dream, though. So...
Hand of
Oh,
Shadow.
the Death Titan.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly possibly be the Netherrealm?
The Anaxa dreaming of his death? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Netherrealm. Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What? The Traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent.
So here are whoever was
I
rejected by
look in the
Petals.
direction they are pointing and listen closely.
That is my understanding.
There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the Void World.
The question is, where is he at, though?
A voice, about to recount something.
So, hang on.
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Kind of reminds me of the voice from... Oh! Never mind, that voice!
Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness
It
is
was this
dissipating much
voice.
faster than
I see.
expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
So, basically, he's...
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry
Oh.
hours.
Same duration as us. Same
15
duration as
days and
us.
nights.
So, basically, we both have the
What
same
is
deadline.
it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal
And-
world now?
I mean, I guess
On the
that means
contrary,
we will have to look
15 days
for
feels a little
our
too
utility
long for
Trailblaze.
solving a
So
singular
while
problem.
Anaxa has to figure out how to get the core flame out of him. Now, pretty much towards the same time, or like
Stop
until the
giggling.
same time.
It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
So this might become interesting. Let's see what it says to this.
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin
Pretty
with?
much what Danheng said. I believe it was Danheng.
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Right, Anaxa! Now it is Anaxa's turn to become, or like to walk around. We are going to be visiting or talking to the Council of Elders' messenger. Hopefully nothing bad will get out of that. But Aglia was concerned for a reason. So let's see. Oh, he has a shotgun.
Sorry to
Oh.
keep you waiting, Lord Inexagaris.
All right.
It's been a while, Lord Inexagaris. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
And what about the hole in the middle of
Lie
his body?
carefully into lantern above. I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revere Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the
I do wonder what everything,
I stand to protect the right
how much
of
is going to
all
happen this
upright
verse. I mean, I guess
citizens
we have
to
now already
express
heard the
themselves
massive news
freely.
about the Trailblazer himself. We are getting introduced to the
see them
Council
too?
of Elders, which is, I guess, will be the main
You
theme
about
for
us?
today, or for
We
this mission.
perceive the world
Um,
in the amplitude
outside
and
of Varius,
frequency
everything
of
is still MIA.
sounds.
We have not heard about those for a while.
Just as I am conscious that
For a
Lady
long while at
Aglaya is
that.
secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I feel like he just simply does not care.
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such a
Right.
courteous in an ally.
I feel like Aglaya probably knows most of the things
She's
that have been going on here.
waiting.
I already said that, that's my assumption. What's up with these thingies, by the way? Are they always here? I don't know. I don't recall.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
A little bit of small talk before they come up there.
While
Or
all
before
living
they go up there,
beings
sorry.
must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes, for dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept.
So,
Albeit
Kefale probably
challenging
isn't
to
that, I guess, then?
substantiate. After all, Kefali has
Also,
maintained
doesn't that-
a profound
The Time
silence ever since the era of
I guess we are now the
scholars
Time
and
Titan.
priests alike
I
have
guess for
conveyed the
2 weeks
message
at
of
least,
the
until we
gods'
die.
imminent fall.
Hopefully not, but we will see.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Skyfather as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh,
That very well could be true.
So it
But
does
what
feel
if
like
the
very
world-bearing
high level
Titan
discussion between
still
those
chooses to remain
3 or
silent?
2. rather.
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world.
Why does he
Because I
speak so
completely
weirdly, by the
concur
way? I
with
mean, I
you
guess he's a robot,
this
but still there's like a weird
If the Titan has
undertone
indeed
to
met their
it.
end, any response from them would be impossible.
Oh, cutscene. And there's a hand.
Please, Professor.
Which I think the hand we can occasionally move around must be the same thing.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
What are these thingies in the back?
Only
seem to have some sort of
beings
icon
grace
on
this
them,
place, and among
which makes
them
me wonder
I've
what those
received
are, or
priests,
what
scholars,
those mean, rather.
warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion!
I feel like Ceres will actually become fairly
Once
important.
deemed a blasphemer,
I'm getting the
now a
vibe.
surrogate for revered
At least
divinity.
Might become important
The
in
honor
keeping
should
the
rightfully
flame
be
chase
mine,
journey alive. I
shouldn't it?
feel like.
I'll notify.
We will of
Congress
course
and
say,
of your
but
arrival.
that's
Kindly
what the
wait for a
vibe it's
moment.
giving me right now.
A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation.
So we're
is
supposed to
much
remain
appreciated.
here, I guess. Would still love to know what we can see
Alas,
here.
I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Do you?
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond
Well, it's
the
gonna be
globe
interesting to see what
perceive another
Anaxa will be
Titan.
doing.
Off you go. I won't be joining you.
Well, obviously not, since you do
This
have your
Titan
meeting.
appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Well, that's kind of funny. Ceres can listen in on the thoughts, I guess. Okay, this is how we can go back to Okima, interestingly enough. I don't know where exactly I should go. There's a chest here, though. I kind of wanted to, like, look down there, but I guess we kind of can't. Actually, maybe. Maybe there's a sky. The golden liquid within the holy candle flows steadily, as if measuring the very passage of time. That's an interesting thing. Right. I mean, there's nothing else around other than chests, quite literally.
Go melt it down.
Oh, there we go. So I guess what we'll just do is we will carry on. I would love to know what these thingies are. Can we see that? There is a lot more than one. Oh! I say... Oh, so that's... Okay, this is the large statue that we kept seeing. And I guess these are the icons, or these should be the icons of each of the titans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, and there are 12 titans, and we have a capfly here. Aye, Captain? Aye, Captain! Right. So, we are... What is this place called again? At a dawn cloud. A dawn cloud. Is that the other place we can visit? I guess for the time being, yes. So, I guess we will just say we have 2 points, interestingly enough. Let's go to the right-hand side first, and we will see what's gonna happen. What will we run into?
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
So, interesting enough, here we can go somewhere. Let's talk with this priest first.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
Luckily, that's a no.
As Kefali's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I feel like someone got their abilities to their head a little bit.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course.
Hard to
As
tell.
a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Oh, to yourself, cat? Are we the only one who can see her? And also, what are these noises? Obviously, we can go. This goes somewhere later on. We will be able to travel past that at some point, but not for the time being. I'm gonna let me guess. Yeah, same path here. We will be able to go past that at some point. Right, let's have a look onto the other side.
Professor Anaxa!
Someone's a lot more excited to speak to us. That is for sure. I might be fixing something, and we still can't go past that. Right, young scribe.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are the only ones
You
now.
could say it's the fates toying with us.
Because everyone else has indeed died.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the grove, Akuma would be next in line.
Could be.
Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
I mean, I don't think we know
Once
where,
Camus and her
what,
followers
like,
learned of
what will
Cersei's
be the
and
next
Ornyx's fall, they
area
proclaimed in
where the
council
council
that the
might
Flame Chasers
attack.
could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their
Interesting
move
to
at the
learn. I
upcoming
think this
Citizens'
is news
Assembly.
to us, by the way. Like, Mydei went to attack the Black Tide, but we
surprises
didn't
there.
learn that he
Shut up,
actually
opportunists.
managed to
Thank
throw
you
it
for
back.
your honesty,
They did.
virtuous student.
Being
That-
an
that is news to
opportunist
us,
could
I
very
think.
well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I do wonder what will happen to him.
I'm
I
afraid
mean,
you'll be
obviously
sorely
our goal will
disappointed
be
if
to
that's what you
figure out
choose.
where our soul went within 2 weeks. In half a month.
I've had
That
enough of
is,
this.
I guess, what's
Could
gonna
the
happen.
15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Anaxa quite literally already
melt it
wishing
down.
for his death. Interestingly enough. Alright, so let's go back, listen to Cersei's evaluations of the murals.
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree paint...
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Cersei's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge
What's up with
equally
these
among the
gold?
masses.
And why is this
Such
thing
exquisiteness
only kind of
indeed.
like barely filled?
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Well, Anaxa is certainly being a nice guy right now.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
Why?
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Oh,
Therefore, it seems
did
that your journey
did
to
Cersei's
Doomcloud
join
this
into
time is not just to
Anaxa?
seek
Like into
protection.
Anaxa's body or something? Is that what's going on? No, the report guy was able to see Cersei's, I believe. So, I don't know.
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old.
Looking right into his baby steps.
Oh
Maybe?
my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This
Ow.
must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows.
Since our days are both numbered,
Bring some background story
mind
for
telling you more
Anaxa
about it.
this time around. I guess we'll also get some
This is a present
thing
that
in
my
that book
sister gave
about
to me.
Anaxa then.
It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
Oh.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Why do I feel like they're all dead?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain?
I'm sorry,
Go
but
on, continue flipping through my memories.
it's kind of giving me the vibe.
It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
Yeah, okay, they have all died.
I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and
Is
you,
that-
of course.
Is
Although
that
I
kind
prayed
of
to
why
every
he
titan that I could think of for
is
help,
as he is,
my
basically?
efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed
So-
that life, as well as the composition, movement, and
I guess we're now
transformation
going to
of
be
matter
hearing about
all
Anaxa and
stem
maybe
from
some background
souls
info
themselves.
on souls in
This is
general.
why I thought that. Since all
Maybe
living
this will
things
give
stem
us
from
some
the same
crucial
origin,
info on what happened
why could I
exactly
not
with
sacrifice
Kyle's.
myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
But that could be what we might end up running into.
Anaxa.
Oh, let's see.
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from
I
the
didn't
Grove
pick
at
up the
once,
word
to a place where
resurrect
nobody
earlier,
will
by
ever
the
be
way.
able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us
I
will
just
be
realized
judged
that
by the
that's what it
Council of the
said.
7 Sages.
So maybe
Calm
that
down,
will give us
teacher.
some info on how
My
to
sister.
bring back the Trailblazer.
She's still not in the mortal realm,
Maybe.
even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Oh, and that's how that's why he only
Equivalent
has one.
exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
So he lost an eye to get the opportunity
Let it
to
go,
speak to his
Anaxa.
family once more.
As one of my best
That's
students, I
the
cannot
summary.
watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased.
Hydration
and
reminder,
never
by the way.
harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires.
Is that why
You're
he's
right,
content on dying within the next
It's
2
time for me
weeks?
to start a new life.
I am
Because he said he's gonna be
sincerely
able
glad
to,
for
I
you,
guess,
child.
maybe revisit his family.
Now then, what
Is
topic
that
would
maybe
you like
why?
to study?
I wish to continue the Thesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days,
Is that
our
the
understanding
moment,
of
like, is
souls
that his
is
meeting
but
with
the
his
tip of the
family,
iceberg.
or with like the dream he keeps having?
I may have lost an eye, but my
Right,
view
yeah,
of the world
it's the
has
meeting
become
with the
clearer
family.
than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Question is, did he succeed?
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me.
Well, that is rather
After all,
blunt.
it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means.
I don't think he's gone too deep into his things yet.
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity.
Question is, how long is she
remember
around?
this. Being cognizant
I
of
guess.
one's ignorance is the great.
Now I
Oh,
understand.
sorry.
No wonder you asked me to
Accidentally-
answer your
accidentally
random,
clicked
nonsensical
further?
questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa,
And I guess it's now our time to speak to someone.
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in
No,
a delirium
never mind.
of
It's the thing
reflective
of
thought.
only we can see
I'm
Cersei's,
sorry to
apparently.
interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
It's finally
Alright, let's see what this discussion will lead towards. I hope it's gonna be a good
The
thing.
one who created the world. And
I
the
kind of
one
feel
who
like it
bears the
might be a
world.
no, so we will see.
If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Akalia. Doesn't surprise me, I mean, even Anaxa doesn't. Oh, what's this thing before here before?
Dromas draped in finery.
Wasn't that thing before here
Avoid
before?
his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
Right, now we can continue now that they're done. Let's see. I mean, we already know this thing. There we go.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision
We
of
came
ideas
from
only
there.
occurs when there are differences in beliefs. And it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
How boring.
You seem to be avoiding that Goldweaver person. Why don't you address her face to face?
I guess because they do not like each other.
I have nothing to talk about with her. Since you're in my brain, you can look for the reason yourself.
Oh, the leader of the Flame Chase journey and a demigod of Nestia.
You're really searching through my brain. What are you treating it as? Some sort of toy?
You know, it's probably pretty fun.
You think quite
You know,
highly
like
of her,
digging through someone's memory
That's
or something.
because I'm a teacher who grades everyone fairly.
Strangely green. Like colored green. Like cement colored green, why would that be? Either way, let's go upstairs, because apparently that's where we should go. And let's have the discussion.
Welcome to the den.
Lord Anaxagoras. Oh,
And we
I've
will
heard
see
so
what we're
much about
gonna
you.
be free or Anaxa got himself
Head of the
into.
Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany.
Gonna be interesting, I
notorious
think.
Blasphemer. A
I suspect,
Chrysos
at least.
heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny.
That one person spoke
Even
nicely,
more
but the other
absurd,
one didn't.
The host has
certainly.
sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Oh?
Thank you.
Oh,
for
we were just
understanding.
left alone. Yeah, okay,
I
we were
am but
just
a
left
feeble
alone.
scholar
I
who is
see.
not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Oh.
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we
That's a
won't
little,
hesitate to display the rights and
I was
mettle
not
the
expecting
citizens
this
of Akima are
to
so
go to the
entitled
direction of war, to be honest.
As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything.
But I guess
hinges
it's not.
on the next
Yeah, I mean, I
citizens'
guess she
assembly
just
and
said it,
whether
right?
they
It's
have
about
suddenly
Agalea, how
appeared
she's
amid the
dealing
clamor
with
of the
regular
masses.
citizens.
And
Interestingly
since you,
enough.
as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears.
I mean, I guess there's no golden thread here or
Enough
something?
to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
I
It's
feel like
normal for
I'm actually
ideas to
more
have
interested to
supporters and
see what's
dissenters.
gonna happen.
Just like how there are two types of people in this world.
We're getting a lot of
Geniuses
backstory for Anaxa himself. But I am curious to see what... Oh, whoops. Oh, can I not? I meant to just like walk this way. That's about it. There's something beneath? And that's just this thing, okay. Nothing out of interest here, apart from the puzzle. In that case... let's keep following Canis. We are talking to this thing, probably. Yeah.
Welcome
or
back
sliding
to the
in?
hub of
Oh,
the
I don't know.
Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions.
So I guess this means we are about to talk through the chamber.
Profound embodiment of Akhama in
yeah,
centuries.
that's what it sounds.
In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as
there's
the
a core flame, by the way.
turning point in Akhama's
And once again,
history.
15 days.
May the both of us carry out our
15
duties with
days.
honor and
15
lead the masses back toward
dusk
the
hours.
Arachrysia,
15
a golden age
hours.
with no
Mornings.
death, strife, or
Everything
trickery.
comes down to in 15 days time.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly
I don't
with
know
the
if
date
he
of your
knows about
demise.
the Trailblazer yet. Probably not.
Truly exist?
So everything is going to
Using
come
death
down
to
to
prove
in
myself
15
fits my
days.
intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely.
That is fair point. I was about to say,
garner support from
I mean,
the masses
if she did that, if she would want to do that, she already would have done, I think.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaia covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Circe's core flame will be in the Arachrysia that you are desperately pursuing.
Right.
Talk is cheap.
I mean,
so you'd better act prudently as well.
It's kind of, I feel like Amphibious is kind of complicated now. I mean, we have the flame chase journey, which is trying to get all core flames. I have seen a core flame in this box thingy that's rotating above us right now. So I guess we would have to take that on as well at some point.
And just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akhama, who has gradually lost her humanity
Who's
to
the
the ravages
first
of time
most
and the
experienced?
ablation of the core flame.
Like, who's the
A
most
formidable
experienced?
opponent
I don't
indeed.
know that.
Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here?
I guess basically can someone confirm that he is not on Aglia's side? She's prepared to execute me, she just needs vassals who will do her bidding without question.
I believe you're aware of Castorice the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaia had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first.
To be fair, I feel like we know that this isn't quite the case.
If you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every
Quite interesting that obviously Canis and Anaxa are seeing Aglaia as the problem.
Say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaia are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Let's see, garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove. I will be the one to shatter Aglia's self-righteousness.
Aglia's authoritarianism, conceit, and arrogance have granted her unfettered control for the most part. Yet these traits are also her greatest weakness. If I can render
so I guess this version is gonna be a big debacle, diplomatic debacle between Anaxa and Aglaia. That's the vibe that I am getting right now.
Surely you don't believe that such a tiny betrayal will be enough to push her to her wit's end.
What's more, there are many who remain silent, merely watching to see how much chaos I can unleash. Not to mention, you know full well that the Chrysos heirs have never been a united front.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity.
I do wonder what happens if Anaxa does convince
that it will
the
always
council.
Remain loyal to them. As for you,
But I guess, I mean, from my understanding,
that you will be able to live up to such earnestness.
we
and
can
will
talk
not
to the
betray
council,
Akama's
but the council
invaluable
will not
citizens when the
decide
opportunity
today.
presents itself.
Like,
Just
they will
as
have
you
to
now
do this
betray
official
Aglaia
meeting
when it
thingy,
suits you.
basically. How absurd my loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I guess he did indeed never, like, talk or, like, tell Aglaia that she's firmly on her side.
To have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment.
Are we supposed to go somewhere?
As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaia, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight
That's
Overabundance of
surprising to me.
guests.
I would have assumed that you would
Feeling
also be in this one.
dissatisfied,
I mean,
Lady Kindness?
I guess she's important
Despite the
enough that
Council
she
of
can't
Elders'
just jump
lofty
in.
residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's
That
arriving
discussion
here.
is gonna be very interesting then.
So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable
So basically pressuring to not give him over.
No. More like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
I guess because Anaxa.
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan.
Oh, right, because obviously
In my
Anaxa is going to die in
should be more
50
worried about
days,
the impending
basically.
threat. If Aglaia sees me in full view of the masses today,
Are they aware of
she
it?
could
I mean,
also
they are
dismiss
aware
the
of
entire
the
Council of
Trailblazer.
Elders in one fell swoop
But
tomorrow.
Anaxa?
If that happens,
I guess not,
the
because
discussion that we
Anaxa is
just
the only
had
one who's
will
been
turn
told
into an
about the
utter
thing.
joke instead.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
Right, but we have now been told the deadline
shall
is
see, then.
15 days. Aglaea's now going to join in the discussion. Maybe?
I've gotta say that you've managed to really
Or
impress me again.
is he going to just
But
simply avoid
shouldn't you be going
Aglaea?
after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Theoros. That's a new name we haven't heard yet. We hadn't heard yet. I think, at least. Right. Is this? I think this is where we came from, and I guess Aglaea is following on our tail, like following us along, parallel. Let's go further.
Unexpected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
Why do we have to speak to Lygus specifically?
You may not, but Kindness has.
What kind of rank does
Whoever
he
gets
have?
hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan.
Speaking about? Speaking about kindness,
Are you
maybe?
still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, okay, never
All
mind.
living
Anaxa
creations
look
are
like
always free to
interestingly
visit
enough,
Kefali's
that
transcendent vessel. This comes with
Susies
being
can
the
be
world
seen by
bearer.
some and by others not. Quite
How
interesting.
convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's
Gotta be honest, man, this path is pretty long. Actually, no, maybe not quite.
not
We're getting
every day
close.
that you get to climb a mountain.
It felt a
with
little longer
Circes.
because of the all these
You
voices,
should sing me a hymn of praise.
all the discussions that we had to do. That's why it sounds so long.
Titan hymns are beyond.
Alright, an audience with the world-bearing titan Kefali. Second audience, or third audience that we've had so far. Can I quickly... No, I cannot.
Go on ahead.
Unfortunately
Take
not.
this Iannis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
Oh, he's not gonna come along.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
I'm surprised that he's not coming along.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You
He
must
knows,
be
though.
closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
He likes nose, interestingly enough.
I hope things go as you say, then.
I don't know if it's like commonly known that I guess if you get a curveball inside your body, you will
Putting
die.
child
I don't know if that's
justice
like a common thing.
into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which is on the brink of destruction.
Alright, now we can get the chest, and now we can continue
melt it
on.
down.
Right, let's see what's gonna happen on the other side of this bridge. There we go.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn
Lycus is indeed not coming along.
What a splendid view.
But there's
Isn't
still
it
enough
about
of people
time you
around that we're not
recognize the
alone on this hill.
magnificence of us Titans?
This is quite far up. I just realized.
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
Ow. What's suddenly happening
So
to
the
him?
intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should
That's
focus
slightly
on strengthening your
surprising to me,
body
though.
and stop
It's like,
shirking social
doesn't feel like he
interactions.
should struggle this much just from my conversation.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
But I guess there you can see how
Are you
that
going to
I
carry
guess
me
he
up
is
if I were
indeed
to
nearing
fall
his
now?
end. But that would make me worry about the final day down if they need to
I know
debate
how far I can go, so just hold your
in
tongue.
front of the
Come
council.
along.
I would not be sure about
Fine
that
then.
then.
I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Oh?
Wait. Is that
That's interesting.
Cersei's?
So if Anaxa dies or goes away, Cersei's is gonna take over?
Huh?
Anaxa will still
What
exist
should I be looking at?
as a body, but not that?
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Alright, let's continue on. What do we have here?
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Oh, nice.
Nias. I know I've heard this name
That was the
somewhere.
old Strife Titan.
Huh. It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of
So
my calories.
Cersei's talking to Nias.
How could that
or like
be?
at some point.
Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember.
Oh.
How did you even think up such a strange name?
What kind of memory are we seeing?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
This?
No, I have no such memory. Could you be
That's
hallucinating?
interesting. Either Cersei is in denial or he's...
This is a departed spirit.
Offer greetings to Cafale? This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers, but you, Anaxagoras, never kneel to false gods. Okay, we can do something with someone. What happens if we... Okay, it's gonna switch to Anaxa, then regardless. I would suspect that we'll come back here with someone else, and then we get some other info. Maybe if we go here with Aglia, we'll get something, or something, someone, I don't know. But either way, we are heading towards the place where we can have a discussion with the Titan. Let's have a look. There's another memory though. Cersei's. With
Enough
Nias.
about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
We are indeed.
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name
What are we
sounds
listening
just as
to?
strange to me.
What kind
Never
of
mind.
illusions are
I
these?
think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
Oh, okay, but why are they exactly in the shape of Cersei's
If
and
those are the souls
some
of the
other
dead,
titans?
then what am I?
beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long
To be
as I
fair,
take
we
in
have
more
someone
sights,
dead walking around.
hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might
Like,
not be able to save you.
Kairos, so the Trailblazer, is apparently dead. So...
Fine.
I'm guessing we once again can't do anything? Nope. So, there are a bunch of souls around. I guess these souls are just simply people that believe to Cafeli? But... I mean, there's gotta be something to it. I mean, I'm a little... Oh, sorry. It's a little suspicious that they're in the shape of Naya. I mean, they are even referencing themselves or referring to themselves as,
of course,
Naya's, Cersei's. I guess not
we had to
Cersei's
climb
yet.
a mountain. I wouldn't have
But at
come
least
along
Naya's.
with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
There we have the
Training
name.
would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages.
So...
A member of the Grove?
She
can't be. I would know her name if she really was.
why does she look like Cersei's?
Hey, Cersei's. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
And Cersei's is gone.
They're gone.
Why?
Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
You do not sound great at all.
Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do well at all. But I guess we'll find out as Anaxa is looking to get a conversation.
Old world, where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too?
Or is Cersei's really Cersei's? You know, just saying. Do we actually have the info that Cersei's is properly, or is actually... There's something beneath that. Like, is Cersei's actually Cersei's?
We're here. Fine.
Or is Cersei's... maybe the name is not Cersei's. Maybe that is simply
All of you
Calypso.
make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth.
But Anaxa does not sound well at all. It sounds more like he has like 15 minutes instead of 15 days.
Did I still fail to make it in time? So, I'm back here
Or maybe
again.
15 seconds.
This is... I can hear it.
You can hear what?
I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something.
Does it want to bring him
This time,
to his end,
the
or
voice is a
something.
lot clearer than before.
Well, we have Nias and the Cersei's again,
Since
or
we've
Calypso
come this
rather.
far, let's just wait.
And who is
Lord
this?
Nias and Miss Calypso.
Castorice?
Are you both here to visit Chaos too?
That looks like Castorice now.
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Like the ears, the general statue.
Regrettably, he hasn't
This thingy?
answered us.
I mean, it's not black, but it's, you know, it's just these.
The worst case
ripping.
scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul.
I feel like the
in area.
voice could also be kind of it.
And besides, we both know Chaos' nature.
Although it doesn't quite fit
Deliverer
through
like
Castorice,
him
I
wouldn't
think.
fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds
I
dear.
think,
Isn't
at
that
least.
so?
But she's definitely giving me the vibes of Castorice.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone,
There we have the name Polixia.
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Castorice's sister? Maybe? That could explain why it
pity.
sounds so
Both
similar.
of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet
Yeah,
you
okay,
were
there we
born
go.
only to
There
take
we
over
go.
Thanatos' divinity.
So Calypso is Castorice's sister. It seems.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body.
Anaxa trying to get a shortcut,
I
seemingly.
will not do that.
Or not. Never
That
mind.
isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
What is he about to do?
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a titan to replace said titan.
Oh.
It's not a ludicrous idea, after all.
What was it? An experiment of him? Dan Hank's POE. Rather unexpected, but let's see what Dan Hank is doing
Thinking about.
in parallel.
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so?
Right, they
don't
are
look the
bad at the
slightest
grove
bit
and
amazed,
investigating what happened,
Plus,
I
you
guess.
seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past.
Shangshu.
I was
What?
also a child when I
Talking
looked
about
up
what
at
happened there
Cersei's.
briefly.
Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
It's gonna be interesting what we'll uncover
You're a
here.
sky priest.
I
yet you
mean,
study
this
at
is
a place
very
that is home to the
found
Reason Titan.
Cersei's.
That's rather
Cersei's is now at
counterintuitive.
the at Dawncloud.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals
So
even
together
hope
with
to reach
Anaxa,
Aqua's
notably.
realm? They're a strict
And
and
Anaxa is
draconian
having an
god.
audience with
Nothing
Cersei's.
like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with
Sorry,
others,
with
but
Kefali?
Sky
With Cersei's,
only
apparently.
expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky,
The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for.
Right, we're trying to get info on... Right, I remember. We're trying to get info on how to maybe beat...
Before we set off.
The massive skyball that I'm gonna call it.
I should have been there by his side.
Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaya needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan. They could be useful to him.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary.
We're trying to figure out what happened here and trying to dig up info on Death Titan for us. And I guess just checking in general as well. That
Danny,
is
with your
already
skills,
summary?
I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
I mean, we will see.
The silence in here is near deafening.
She's not a crisis here, I think, but
with the
close
vast amount
enough,
of
maybe?
knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in.
How to leave Amphorius?
In the myths, Aquila, the Titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground.
But we did get shot down by Strife, by the way.
Hyacinth's
Right?
forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaya has sent her here as a guide, it's possible that she has plans to have Hyacinth take on a trial in the future.
Right, that... I mean, she's not a crisis here, but that would make sense. Amphorius Titan's mythology.
In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there a way to step out of the situation?
I still would love to
and
know
look
at this
from a
point what
different
is really
perspective?
happening in parallel. Oh, even more! Titans and Eons? No, let's go with the
Guided
Flame
by the
Chase
prophecy,
journey first.
The heroes are on a quest to reclaim core flames and usher in the Era Nova. Their efforts have seen gratifying results to date. As I expected, the prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results.
Right.
Should leave this for another time.
I guess we'll get the other points then. Titans and Eons.
Titans and
How are
Eons
they mixing
two
together?
distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it is not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Eons are.
I mean, it feels like they're... I mean, regional god, a term that we've heard before, sounds to me like they would be, of course, like... regional, duh. And then therefore more connected to the people specifically here. The Crisis heirs are demigods.
Chrysos heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Chrysos heir can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan's divinity. Wait. Something about that feels... off. Is this a selection process of some sort?
Yeah? We've been there. We've done a trial, and it sounded to me like it was a selection by the Titan.
I should probably turn my attention to something else.
So yeah, I would argue yes.
Nobody
The
could have ever
Trailblaze is
imagined
blind.
that his life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius. I should have done more to keep him safe. But it's not too late. We still have a fighting
We have
chance.
15 days.
The unique rules that govern life
Maybe
and
40
death on
now because
Amphorius
it's rather dark
might
here,
just
but
work in our favor
15.
and save him.
I'm gonna go with 15 as long as we don't
The
hear
Grove
anything
is a
else.
veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case.
Maybe.
Please,
Hopefully.
let there be one.
I mean, I don't know. But we will see.
The clock is ticking. I should search for more clues as I move.
All
the night
right.
sky feels unusual now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama.
Oh. That's a new Dunhang. No? Or, no, never mind, it's normal Dunhang, I think. Or at least it's looking like normal Dunhang. Okay. You might be able to tell the fact that... I able to tell info. Well, I'll screw you, I guess. I thought... I think this is a different text. So, I mean, I guess we'll just continue on. It certainly looks normal, I think. So either way, we will continue on. We will continue on, and maybe we will get some info. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Still a bunch of dead people around from when the black tide hit. Hang on. They unfortunately have not been cleaned up so far. But let's see. Investigate the remains of the black tide spawned monster right here. Black monsters are twisted in form and their life has turned to ash together with their souls. It's impossible to figure out their form when they were still alive.
These are the remains of a black tide monster. It does look different from the Titankin from up close. What's that underneath it? A scroll.
The Scholars Debates 1, a recorded debate between Venerationists and Norse Purist scholars. Most of it is illegible, leaving only fragments of dialogue. The Venerationists, we've all recalled that state that dared touch the sky, but what were they really? Just blind masses manipulated by ambitious politicians who dared challenge Titan's authority? A completely meaningless attempt, an absolute mistake. You Venerationists have bowed to the Titans for so long, you've forgotten a scholar's true purpose. Making a mistake does not mean the act was meaningless. Even though students new to the Grove understand this from basic logic lessons. An entire city-state reduced to ashes proved the skyship's construction was a mistake. That's precisely the meaning they achieved through sacrifice. Venerationists, am I hearing this right? Such a statement. Are you converting to Venerationism? Purist, no, I'm simply examining the matter from another perspective. Legible content ends
As
there.
I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Galaya also made mention of the ships when she interrogated us. A memory I'd rather forget.
Right, from the very
Hold on to this
beginning
for
of
now.
Amphorius.
With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. Huh?
I mean, better collect anything we can get. We can sort through it later on, presumably. Still can't go through here, by the way. I don't know what we need to unlock for that, but still can't go through there. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on. And there are a few enemies.
That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many monsters? As much faith as I have in her, it's probably a good idea to help her out there.
Sure, why not?
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Need a hand?
She doesn't sound panicked.
Or you could sit back and watch.
I can't tell if you're serious or not. But being hard to read isn't without its perks, I
mean,
suppose.
she doesn't sound panicked at all.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please.
Never mind.
Alright, now let's get him!
I guess we will help her out. Right, heading into a fight. No, this is normal Dunhang. Okay.
Stand still.
Good to know. Right. Heading into a fight for once. And I'm gonna have to use Bios ult. And might still use Captain's ult as well.
Never time to say bye.
Right. So.
That's half the work.
Let's see. I mean, I think I'll go for this way.
For Oblivion.
Actually, we do have Acorn's ultimate as well, so I'll just use that, and we should be fine. I think.
Stand still.
Close enough.
Don't worry.
Say bye to breathing.
Let's get rid of this guy.
I've no interest in conflict.
There we go. Yeah, we have helped out.
This place is
Aizen.
practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be this many monsters here.
I mean, the Black Tide took on everything,
The Black
right?
Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So,
Hydration reminder.
or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
What did Hyacinth do? The Scholars Debates 2. A debate recorded between two scholars. Most are illegible, leaving only fragments of dialogue. Hyperior. Well then, enlighten me, what exactly do you mean by examining from another perspective? Simple, you see. When we stand normally, the sky is above. When we stand on our heads, it's below our feet. And I don't even want to know what kind of situation inspired you to make such exalted theories. By the way, I have a student who loves to write satirical comedies and once wrote about a fool who could not figure out a question no matter what. As I said, there is no reasoning with you renaturationists. You're like Dromaeus, huge, yet amazing, always gazing downward at the earth. But I want to be the wasp that stings to Dromaeus. What if that state tyrant's defeat simply proved that among all paths to Aquila, Sky Titan, the skyship was the wrong one? Oh, Anaxagoras. That's a discussion with Anaxagoras. Anaxagoras, you impious blasphemer, mark my words, you will eventually answer for your sacrilege. I doubt your students, or that young teaching assistant girl, have any idea what secret research you're truly conducting. And that's it.
Anaxagoras. He's the scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
Or seemingly an experiment,
I
as
didn't know
it sounds
Professor
right
Anaxa
now.
was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Finan said Anaxa might be opposed to the flame chase journey.
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Circe's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Wait, that was the part one.
Let me have a look.
Aizen combines both records together.
By the looks of them, These scrolls are records of two conversations that took
Why
place
are they
in the
split
same
up?
setting.
That's a
One
curious
after the
thing.
other.
There's still much I don't know about the Grove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Who are the Venerationists?
The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship
Okay, so I see. And what does Anaxa
As the
belong to?
sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at
He's
loggerheads
basically
with
the head
Anaxa.
of them, and Anaxa is the head of the direct opposite.
If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, Anaxa and Euthyphro
Yeah,
would be
okay.
placed on
That
opposite
makes
sides to
sense so
achieve
far.
balance.
A very illustrative explanation. Thank you.
Was it a mistake to build the skyships?
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Treaty cannon could slip past their watch.
Hyacinth, what is your plan suddenly?
That was a joke.
We're not gonna be shooting people into the sky? Unless you're named Michael. Sorry. What is Anaxa's field of study?
These forests primarily study the application of alchemy in soul repair. Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his eye patch.
See, I don't have any more questions.
Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely
To be fair, I
because the
think,
skyship
I mean, yes, we
represented the
know
first
that the
step toward
skyship was
breaking
brought
free
down
from the
apparently by
shackles
the
of the
Sky
earth.
Titan.
That it provoked
Do we
the
know
wrath
how
of
it
the
happened?
Sky Titan and brought divine
I don't
punishment
recall
upon
that.
itself.
I don't recall that at all.
It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a
But I actually do
predominant
not
part
know,
of
so,
their
like, I'm
findings.
actually not sure about that.
Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the skyship incident. So much so that even the scroll is completely new to me.
Don't worry about it. We'll just collect everything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that's caught my attention, though. This says that Anaxa is conducting secret experiments of some sort.
Wouldn't be surprised if the evil fusing with the
That's what
core
I'd like to
flame
know.
is part of that.
What are these experiments he's involved in? Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them.
It's like, I'm pretty sure someone would have
I
stopped
have a
him
bad
if anyone
feeling
knew,
about
if
this.
anyone told, or
Could
if
there
he
be
told
more
anyone
to
that, oh
what
yeah, by the
happened
way,
to the
I'm
Grove?
fusing with a core flame. Right? Surely someone would have stopped him. Right, we are heading inside once more. Head to the Library of Philia. There we are.
This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they sought.
Why do we
We've had more
hear
than
a
our fair
heartbeat?
share of hilarious episodes
I
over the
don't
years.
recall realizing that
For
last time
instance,
around.
It's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here.
That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do.
Probably not, because that is
Nice?
basically stealing,
No
no?
need to hold yourself back, Danny.
Yeah,
can
there
just
you
tell
go.
it like it is.
There you go,
Their
that's what I
behavior
thought.
was no different from bandits.
Well, if you don't mind, did the Grove ever rob Castrum Kremnos?
Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are too many books.
I mean,
in the
didn't
library
Mydei say like, oh yeah, we do not
Flipping
have a
through them
word
all
for
would take too
that a
long.
few times?
Why don't
Maybe-
we use the
maybe
bibliostate
that's
to search
related.
for the text we need? We can bring them back to Akama for reading after that.
Agreed. This place isn't safe. We should leave as soon as we're done.
The black tide is
There's
presumably
still several
everywhere.
more scrolls
Gotta keep
strewn
that
all
in
over the
mind.
place. I'll gather them while you pull up those texts. This way, nothing will be overlooked.
Alright, search for the materials left by Anaxa. He was somewhere around here, I think. No? Someone back here? Oh, hang on. We need to go down there. I see. I see. So, there's a scroll. A book covered in annotations from many scholars. Its title is The Art of Sophistry, 40 Ways to Improve Your Debating Skills. You skim through it, and the highlighted methods include virtual causation, false premises, contradiction conversation, conflating prevarication and reality, misinterpreted punctuation, misattribution, and generalizing specifically, among others. Amidst are the scholars' exclamations. A true eye-opener. The art of language knows no bounds. If I can't master sophistry, I can at least learn to defend myself against them as a honest man, and so on.
The last resort is, when all else fails, employ brute force.
If they don't listen, make them listen.
Well,
Violence.
this isn't going to be of any help, that's for sure.
Nope. Next up. These are complaint letters from the scholars about Anaxa the Blasphemer. There is a thick stack of letters. Based on the dust accumulated and the perfectly intact seals, the complainee did not even bother opening them and just chucked them into a corner.
This is about Anaxa. I should read this. Hyacinth, you should come have a look too.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. Whoa. Are these all
It
complaints
seems
about him?
people certainly did not like him as
I
a
can already see
professor.
what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods. His very existence undermines order in our society. They're probably all things like that.
I see. So he's basically being
Does
targeted by
Anaxa
the
hold that much
other side?
influence?
Why else would they call him the Great Performer? When Anaxa established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did was read his own work to everyone. Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, but what of Amphorius? Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere.
And by the way,
return.
also wondering what I just realized that Amphorius was like a infinity symbol, right?
An uncanny
Wonder if they
impersonation.
are aware of that? Probably
What
not.
happened after?
Maybe, I don't know.
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish.
Interesting.
Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholars' allegations.
Oh.
Or face expulsion from the Grove. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations?
Am I supposed to put myself in
I
Anaxa's
mean-
shoes and answer that?
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
As told in the myths, The seas, the skies, and the earth are all, beyond the shadow of a doubt, creations of the Titans.
Anaxa would have probably been spared a lot of trouble if he had answered this way. Instead, he quoted past instances of the Flame Chase journey and posited that
Oh,
humans
it was
have
our
the
answer to
potential
this
take
question. I
over
assume that,
divinity of
okay, I
Titans.
probably need to, like...
Needless to say, his critics
anyway,
didn't take
I'm
kindly
like,
to his answer.
yes, I should answer
He
it.
followed up with a second allegation. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods. Do you admit it?
That's a serious allegation. Did he really do that?
Based on him taking the core flame?
Anaxa
Yes,
always
maybe.
wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient.
Right, we have heard that.
Every being
We
in the
have
world
heard
owes
that
their
from
safekeeping
the...
to Tivoli. And
Back
this is
when we
even more so
were
for the
in
Chrysos
Anaxa's
heirs who have
POE.
divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an allegation in the end. One by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end, a scholar asked him, Anaxagoras, have you any respect for the gods? It was only after a brief silence that he answered, I have never denied that
So,
Titans are
how
meant to
long
be
was this?
noble
How long were the arguments? Like, it sounds
What
like he was
didn't
stuck
say
for ages.
That the Titans are not noble rings louder in this case.
Yes. I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved. But what's for certain, at least, is that
Somehow.
Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove.
Honestly,
or
it
to
feels
continue
like
his research,
somehow is a
despite being
massive
regarded
word
as a
here.
heretic. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. We may find clues there that aren't on the teleslate.
Oh?
I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab, hidden between the
Oh, well, that is definitely something we should
Given the Grove's
investigate.
meticulous approach to archiving,
Certainly.
could there really be such an oversight right under their noses?
It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research undisturbed in their free time.
Right.
Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places.
So
and
it's
documenting
basically a
sage's
safe
research.
space for them to do whatever they would like to do.
With the grove in this state, I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right?
I feel like he'd be mad either
trees,
way.
They're like a maze.
The vibe I'm getting, I feel like he would be mad either way. We can still interact with the third one. A record of many research topics a Cabra scholar had applied for and replies from their school's sages about the topics. Topic 1. A discovery that many mythical beasts renowned for their longevity actually reside in areas with poorly managed birth and death records for such creatures. Permission to research? Reply, lacks research significance, not approved. Topic 2. An observation of real plants within the grove, imitating the growth patterns of nearby white dariads. Permission to research. Reply, falls under the domain of the Lodofacist School, not approved. Topic 3. Investigating the feasibility of placing flying birds into rocket tubes to guide the direction of the rocket's flight. Permission to research. Reply, too fanciful, not approved. The subsequent topics grew increasingly eclectic, yet the outcome of the replies remained unchanged.
Impressive tenacity. Hopefully it helped him survive the Black Tide.
And I would have liked to hear more of these ones. But either way, let's go. to Anaxa's place. Or Anaxa's lab. Let's find out. Hello. Let's find out if there's any info hidden in there. We will find out. Maybe we can get some info. Maybe we won't. But let's see. There we go. Right, last time I think we went... No, we always went this way. We also went this way last time around.
This is the place, but where?
I'm pretty sure we went through here, no?
Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab.
I'm pretty sure we've been here.
All gone. Did the Black Tide destroy it all?
Or did he take it with him?
No wonder we didn't see any defense mechanisms along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking bright as rain, but come out.
So he has
hair
used this place.
singed.
That's what this means for me. He has
No
used
one
this
dared
place,
to come near this place.
but he must have cleared it out.
Huh? That bookshelf
And
over
put
there
put
seems
everything
to be
somewhere
the only
else.
thing still intact.
Right, so let's see. I mean, yeah, we've been here before. Obviously. So, interesting. These are the materials requested by Anaxagoras. Documents from various fields have been compiled in one place, including Titan creations, Universality of Soul, alchemy doctrine, and so on. Most of the materials look to be within the research domain of the Neuris Persist's School of Thought. However, a document titled A Study on the Chrysoceros Background is mixed within. A hastily written journal in one. The Holy Maiden of Janus Polis, Trianne and Trianne, descendants of the Holy Maiden from the Temple of Three Fates. Goldweaver of Aglia of Okima, from the Mnestia priestly family. The Prince of Castrum Cremnus, Hyacinth of the Twilight Coaters, she is part of the Chrysoceros. All of the ancestry have varying degrees of connection to the divine titans or the divine authorities. Does the golden blood come from the heritage of priest families or royal bloodlines? Anaxagoras, I myself show no such connections. Carefully, the creator, what criteria did they use to create golden blood to shape Chrysos' heirs? Yet Castorice, the servant of death from Idonia, her lineage is neither titan, priest, nor demigod. But she has walked the earth for at least a millennium with the power to grant death to humans. Where did this power come from? Another text speaks of the dragon legend of Styxia. The alchemical extraction of soul ripped from dragon corpses is intriguing. Dragons appear to be the Titan's creations. Perhaps there is a way to reverse the process, using alchemy to refuse human souls with Titan creations, increasing the purity and divinity of golden blood towards the absolute? This theory must be tested, experiments to be arranged. Maybe that's also a clue for us.
What's going on? Anaxa is conducting research on our friends in Okima and... me?
This journal contains several intriguing points. From the Abyss of Fate to Castrum Crumnos, I've seen many a Titan creation during my time in Amphorius. Life forms created by Circes can also be found in the grove.
Right.
But Fusing them with human souls through alchemical means?
I mean, that's how he made himself, right? Like how he fused with the core flame. It must have been one of the experiments, I feel like. Or at least that's what it kind of...
Anaxa seems to hold special interest in the divinity
towards.
coursing through the Chrysos Heir's veins, and has even conducted a thorough investigation into the hero's backgrounds.
It wouldn't have been so strange if he had focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new sporists have crafted omnipotent medicines capable of curing diseases, it also makes sense that he would conduct research on immortal Chrysos
Right,
heirs.
but he's conducting research on literally everyone.
Now, it seems Anaxa's objective was never to create medicine, but to identify the origin of the golden blood and figure out its inner workings.
Anaxa's research.
Through alchemy, Anaxa aims to refine the golden blood in the Chrysos heirs to a degree of purity equal to divinity.
Right.
This must be what he means by close to true purity.
So becoming...
Treating both Titan creations and the
moving
human
from a
body
demigod
as
level to
materials
a
to be used in
full
alchemy
god
experiments?
level.
That's rather extreme.
Danny, look at this. I have a bad feeling about this.
Is this about to reveal something important? These documents appear incomplete. Judging from what's left behind, the important alchemical formulae have been taken away. Only the author's reasoning remains. The previous approach has flaws. Fusing human souls with Titan creations does not purify golden blood. Even pure Titan creations are contaminants to the Chrysos Heir's golden blood. Soul fusion between humans and creations merely repairs impurities of the soul or maintains a connection to dying souls. That could be important for the Trailblazer though, I feel like. While creation myths tell us that Chrysos Heirs and other creations were all made by Titans, their nature differs fundamentally. The Titans' creations are no intermediate products of an alchemical process, and the Chrysos Heirs are closer to the Titans than the creations. In other words, I should not have considered Titan creations equal to Chrysos Heirs. The hypothesis I should focus on is one pointed towards the Titans themselves. Such rare chances to study Titans demand a meticulous selection of research subjects. Living Titans prove impossible to restrain, and dead Titans offer no insight worth pursuing. But dying Titans, they are the perfect research subjects. Only by understanding the fundamentals of creation can we ensure perfection at the moment of everything's birth. Through my own hands, I will melt a Titan and reach the true essence of the soul. Which is what I think he did to himself.
It's come true. After going through his notes, I think I can piece it all together now. Anaxa was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
I mean, that's what he did to himself.
Do you mean he's trying to reconstruct human souls alchemically?
Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches,
I mean, I feel like this might be our path towards bringing the Trailblazer back, or at least the soul back. So that could be still useful.
What's wrong?
Do you remember when the Black Tide was approaching? The Grove had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place.
Oh.
But an accident happened along the way, and Anaxa lost his life in the process.
Right, he got close. Right.
Cersei took over his body and resurrected him, which led us to the situation we're in now.
That's right.
Oh.
But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
What do you mean?
I mean, he that Anaxa was intending this to happen.
Put yourself in his shoes. Knowing that the black tide was closing in and your time was running out, what would you have done?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense that he just straight up took it on.
I'd put my theories to the test, no matter the cost.
Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame.
Did he succeed?
He's still around.
No. Judging from how he reacted after
But
the
only
event,
for the next 15 days.
the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed to consider the possibility that Xerxes would make a similar decision. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research
Right, I mean, Xerxes, from my
still
understanding,
ongoing.
split up the core flame into 3 parts.
Could he
Is
have
that the
taken them
reason
for other
why he
purposes?
technically succeeded, but only for 15 days, and he's gonna die after those 15 days? Because it doesn't have remaining
There's only
parts?
one Titan left in the world now.
Mydei.
No. No way.
To conceive an entity of perfection, one must first understand the principles of creation. If Anaxa is in Akama now, then that means...
Right.
He's after Kefali.
And that is his target. That's where he's actually actively going towards.
Sir, this sky above us, it's not real, is it?
I thought about it,
Of course
demigods, but
not.
they're obviously not
This
Titans.
is just an image
There are
from a
more than one.
projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate
Right, this is a
light,
flashback?
projecting the nights of the past here for you. Much like how the sky
I-
above the holy
eh?
city is also illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on. They simply choose to feign ignorance
So-
because they have no other choice.
Anaxa is heading towards Kefali.
And they're just deluding
Not
themselves.
because he wants to talk to
People
them, he
believe
just
in
talk. He
Kefali's
wants
tale
to
of
take
Genesis,
on
accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach.
his core flame?
We're different.
Or the Titan
We've
in
already
general?
walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see. Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them for the rest of my life, why shouldn't I be the one to take control of the projection device instead?
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child.
It's gonna be interesting.
Many a
I feel like
I find myself
our
penning
problem
down
is
all my theories and
in
wild
the-
ideas,
our problem in just a
only
bit.
to
It's not
burn
gonna
them
be
to ashes when
the
I
council.
open
It's
my
gonna be
eyes in the
Anaxa.
day.
I would argue.
Because we'll face death by
I
burning.
feel like that's the vibe that I am getting here right now.
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf, every branch, even the tree itself. But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am loath to waste what little time I have left obsessing over a hypothesis that cannot even be proven in the first place.
But I can, sir. I can do it for us.
Is that how Anaxa got to his
Give me all that I need, and I shall
his
accomplish
target
this grand feat on your behalf.
to basically like take on, I guess, or to figure out how to make souls. Basically, is that how it works? Or is that how this happened?
Just that. In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve. Go. Establish your own school of thought. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
Child of humanity.
And that brings us back to Anaxa standing right in front
such
of...
lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
Castorice notices something.
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Before such power, does it make any difference?
Right, so the
whether
question
you're
is, what is
human
going
or
to happen?
Dromus?
I feel like what's gonna happen, that's gonna be a bigger
I'm sure
question.
you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed
So
a dam.
the question
that
is,
kept
what
the
will
roaring
happen if
tide
he
at bay,
does
chaining
what he
down the
like, if he
mad
succeeds
Fukusa.
at what he wants to do?
They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just, as I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
Oh? If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans?
Right there you
when
go.
I
He
can
wants
do
to.
so much more?
I guess he wants to
The
get
source
the
of
power of
life
all
is what I
Titans,
wish
maybe.
to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are.
Or I guess no one, but
Thanks
here
to
we go.
you, I've had
That's
the
the
chance to
thing. This is the
personally
interesting
verify,
thing.
in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is
Anaxa's
life.
just trying to figure
And
out
where
how
there
this
is an
soul
end,
works.
there must also be a beginning.
Is that simply
How
it?
then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor Anaxa,
So, I mean...
I'm here.
Oh!
His life hangs by a thread.
I was not
I must
expecting
ask
Castorice
you
to
refrain
stand
from
here.
taking any unnecessary
Suddenly.
steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end, and give you the
What
answer
is he about to
you so
do?
desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also
Or
demand
is
from you
Castorice...
what I need.
No, they said that Aglia was coming.
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
But that's interesting.
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival.
So, where's Aglia? She was supposed
This may
to
be
come.
the only time I can ever save someone's life.
But at the
Is there
same
need for
time,
me to think
Castorice? It feels like she might be... She might be acting on her own.
Indulge
Sorry.
me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before
I
I begin,
guess?
I must confess I had been stuck in a cognitive trap all this time.
What is he about to do?
As unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance, they are in fact logical equivalents. They are merely two different ways of telling us about what the soul is at its core. The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Okay, what has he found out?
You were in the Netherrealm?
Yeah, yes, he was.
Yes, I am but a living dead man now, but that's not important.
Basically
What
the same
truly
thing. If Castorice touches
I
him, then
overheard
he's
a
gonna have the
conversation
same feeling
between
as
heroes.
the Trailblazer, but that's about it.
That's not all.
He's not gonna die.
Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event. That was likely just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
Of course you would remember. Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the Grove.
So was he just simply saying discussions with other
Calypso?
Other sages then?
That's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the Grove's past like the back of your hand?
It seems
What?
you've lost even the memories seared into your soul.
Use
Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past.
So I feel like we're once again having a
the
bit of
living
a
cannot step foot into that
weird
world.
situation.
So who could they
Complicated.
Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness? Yet you have no idea who she is.
Maybe
The answer is evident, is it not?
because the real Circes has died?
Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans, because they all evolved from one.
So Calypso evolved into
Does
Circes?
this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because
Oh,
you've
like-
answered nothing.
I feel like whenever Anaxa
If I
evolved,
truly
things go
was once
strange.
human, as you claim,
I'm
then
gonna be
where do
honest
the
about
children of
that one.
humanity come from?
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts. How are we to find them?
I knew you would say that. But it
Maybe
matters
has a
not.
plan for that? I don't
I
know.
know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us tell us everything?
I don't know how
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods.
What does he have planned?
But
What is his...
all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution is simple. Just like what you did to me.
He's gonna do it again, but...
If
with
I'm
Kefali.
reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did. Simple, is it not?
Well, I feel like we're about to head into some issue. Some I don't know how I about this.
I
It's
have
gonna be
news from
concerning.
Hyacin and Dunhung. Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's
Yep.
divine body.
Guess what's happening literally right now?
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit around and let such a sacrilegious act unfold?
Do they know yet?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer. capable of
Yeah,
fooling
right. They
anyone
do not
and
know.
everyone with his tricks.
They don't know what's going on with him.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit.
Oh.
What we should be doing
I was
now
not expecting
is
this.
to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kindness is up to, and react accordingly to thwart her plans.
Kindness was the one that Anaxa talked to, I believe.
Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you ought to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
Right, we will be waiting here for your good news. Come find us anytime you need something. Is she going to be able to do that? I don't know.
Preposterous! The Christos only have their standing because of the Council of Elders. How dare they trample over it?
What's happening here now?
Wow. These people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
What is this about?
It's been a while.
Oh, we have come here. Okay, that was unexpected. Oleg of Amphorish? Oleg? Kratos, Oleg, Kratos. I do not know.
That's fine. I recognize you. The young lord has nothing
I
but good
recognize
words
the
about
name
your courage.
Kratos, but that's about it.
It has indeed been some time, Lord
right,
Trailblaze.
Kratos was the one that saved Trippy.
Brings you here in such haste?
Or try to save.
Shh. Keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for Kindness.
Ooh, I don't see anyone on screen right now.
To hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless you're itching for a bloody fight to get a workout in.
My bad.
Nope. Not looking
So,
forward
did
to that,
something happen?
at least for the time being.
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
It would be hard not to notice thunderclaps in broad daylight. No, I'm a heavy sleeper. Who raids Acre 1?
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words in Akama.
What would have happened if I selected the Acre 1?
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them back at the Kremnos Arena.
Well, that would have been
Figured
too
this is
easy,
something
wouldn't
you
have
would want to
been.
know. We Kremnoans never back down from a fight. So if you plan to take that thing down in a battle, reach out to me anytime.
You have my gratitude. I will let Aglaya know about this right away.
It would have been too easy if we've already got rid of him.
Remind her to be on her toes while
That's
you're at
the
it.
thing, right?
That vicious Kindness has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps under cover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the council.
I mean, it seems at least that she is intending. Oh, we're not on there, I think.
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
Oh, well, what are we about?
Should get back. Thank you for the intel, Lord Kratos.
Are they talking about us? Right, but that is the council that I guess we will need to talk to. I guess. I mean, there are probably people around.
Carefully into Lantern above, as the Theoros I have observed. Virtuous citizens of Akama, fine Mydei, Elysiae, and the Outlander are heading toward us.
Right, but not today. We will be seeing more of this in the next stream next week, or no, Star Wars next Star Wars stream next week. Things seem to be slightly heating up, at least on the diplomatic side. the Trailblazer star is dead somehow. I don't know what that's gonna be about, but we will see more, I guess, in next stream. Will be interesting to see how the Star Race story is gonna develop. I guess for the time being, looking forward to it. Although I do feel like Anaxa makes things a little tough to follow, to be honest. But we will see what his plan is going to be. Either way, before I sign off for today, once again, right now on my Discord server, I'll blend in the banner. If you want to decide what games that I'll be playing on stream in the future, then make sure to go ahead, join my Discord server, QR code, or alternatively, click the link to the website in the description and then community to decide which games I'll be playing in future, or maybe you'll have suggestions that you'll want to bring in. You'll have to visit the the streams channel and then scroll up a little bit. Since, there's been a few streams since the notification, but there you go. Either way, next stream will be on Thursday. Maybe with my new PC again. We will have to say maybe. Depends on results of the fixing tomorrow, but we'll have to see. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, then please leave a like, follow, subscribe. You know that typical stuff. Next stream will be Genshin on Thursday, and that'll be interesting. Next Star Wars stream is intended to take place next Tuesday, so make sure to look forward to that. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Tuesday for the next stream. Have a good night.